guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm hopping on the Fenty Beauty concealer review bandwagon. Okay, so Rihanna just came out with new concealer and a setting powder which comes in 50 shades. A concealer coming in 50 shades. That's groundbreaking because you don't really hear a lot of people coming out with concealers that's 50 shades. So I think that's really cool. Yes to the inclusivity. And also she came out with 10 extra shades to maximize her current foundation in her line, which I think is really awesome. And she also came out with a setting powder which comes in 8 shades. And I went in Sephora and I saw all of this in person and I was shook by the inclusivity and the range and all of that, and I was really excited to try this stuff, so I went ahead and picked some of it up. So a little bit about the concealer. Like I said, it comes in 8 shades. And it is a creamy long wear crease proof liquid concealer that delivers light as air medium to full coverage and a groundbreaking range of 50 easy to shop soft matte shades. That's pretty dope. And Rihanna says, whether you're hiding bags or blemishes or hangovers and bad decisions, your secret safe with Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I needed this concealer back when I was in college. Okay, just saying. And also the powder, she says that it is a super fine weightless loose setting powder curated in 5 sheer shades to perfect and extend makeup wear for that filter photo ready finish look. And according to Rihanna, the concealer in this entire new launch is the cure. And based off what I've been seeing on YouTube, I believe it, because I've seen reviews and I was like, I gotta get my hands on this stuff. So without further ado, today I'll actually be reviewing the powder, and they were all sold out of banana, so I figured that I could use the shade Butter. Hopefully it's not too bright, but I really don't see a problem with it. It's not white, but it's not super yellow, and I think banana would be too yellow on me. I'm not sure, but this is what it looks like. And I don't know, I don't think it'll be that bad, so we'll see. And this is my first time trying the powder, but it won't be my first time trying the concealer because I wore the concealer yesterday and the coverage and the long wear is super dope. So I picked up the concealer and I picked up the shade 300. And the way it works in the line is that whatever your foundation shade is, they kind of matched it with the concealer, if that makes sense. So in Fenty Beauty, my foundation shade is 330, but I picked up 300 in the concealer, and it looks really good. 330 was too close to my skin tone. I kind of wanted something to brighten up and to give my face some definition, so I went ahead and picked up 300. I won't be using the Fenty Beauty foundation today. I'll actually be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation because when I went in Sephora, they were out of my shade, so I gotta do what I gotta do. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and hop into this video. To prep my skin, I'm using the Mario Badescu Rose Water Setting Spray. It's really cold here in Alabama and my face is super dry and is suffering, so I need all the moisture and hydration I can get. And to prime my face, they were also out of primer. I was like, are you kidding me? So to prime my face, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. And I use that like around this area on my face because that's that's where my pores are most exposed. Only thing about this primer is that it balls up, so you kind of have to like press it into the skin versus wiping it. So on to foundation. I am in the shade Praline, and I thought that when I went to Sephora and I saw that, yeah, she came out with 10 extra shades, so I thought the shades changed, but I swatched Praline and Syracuse by NARS in 330, and it was a pretty good match, so nothing really changed. She just added extra shades in there. So I'm gonna pump this on my face and on my chin, and I'm gonna take my booty blender and blend all of this out. I just realized this is my first video of 2019 and I feel like I'm so behind, but all I do is work, so it's okay. I came up with a new way to film, so I will be filming once a month, but I will be batch filming. So whatever videos I have scheduled for the month, I film all of those videos in one day, if that makes sense. So that way, each week you guys have a video and I'm not stressed out about filming every week. Okay, so now that my foundation is on and complete, onto one of the stars of the show. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer, and I'm in the shade 300. Based off of what I've seen on YouTube, it is a really creamy concealer. And for me, I like concealers that are luminous and hydrating because I have super dry skin and I don't like to look super duper matte. So I actually like to look hydrated and have like a glow from within. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open, and I'm going to like conceal because I want to see how, like, you know, full it is, because yesterday when I tried it I was in a rush and I couldn't get the full effect, but I want to get the full effect today. So let's see. Okay, so I love this applicator. I love the applicator, and I prefer concealers that are like this. I don't like concealers that I gotta squeeze out and put on my face. But so far, this has a really like creamy consistency, and I mean, it is coverage, like full coverage. Wow, it feels like butter. Like, it really feels like butter. I love this. So far, so good, Riri. I'm gonna cream contour so I can like bronze up my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the foundation, the forehead. And wow. So I blended this side out already, and so far it's really nice. I actually really like it. And if you think, Talisha, you're really bright, it's okay. I like to look bright, and that's what face powder is going to be for. So I'm just going to go ahead and blend this around my mouth. So far, so good. I really like this concealer. And it is coverage, okay? Like, it blends and it spreads very nice and even. And I'm just going to take the butt of my beauty blender and blend it out all around my face, so that way it can be a very seamless look. So to set and lock all of this in place, I'm going to use the Pro Filter powder, the translucent setting powder in the shade Butter. So I'm going to take this, dab it in here, blow a little bit off because, ooh, and it kind of has like a scent to it because it smells like the primer. So I'm just gonna press it, and then I don't bake long, so I'm gonna take my my MAC Studio Fix powder and dust it off with this Morphe brush. So I don't like to bake super duper long because I can get dry and I don't want those problems. At first it was like super bright, but actually my powder by MAC, it tones it down. So that's what I really like about it. I could use the shade Banana, but they were out. But I can get away with butter. I believe I can get away with butter. I'm gonna take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish for bronzer, and I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up the skin. I don't really like to contour my face, and here's why. I already have super duper high cheekbones, and I don't want those problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and warm up the skin a little bit. And I'm almost out of Mineralized Skin Finish, okay? I'm so sad about it. I'm gonna do my entire face on camera with blush and highlighting, and then I'll do the rest of my face off camera so you guys can get the vibe. So for blush, I'm using Peaches by MAC, which is my favorite blush. Like, it goes with any and everything. I love this blush. And to highlight, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And I'm gonna do the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So far it looks good. At first I was a little nervous because it was a bit bright, but I actually like it. I like to look highlighted, and I like to have a little definition. So, but I like it. The concealer is super creamy, and as I was looking, it's very luminizing, and I like to look luminous. I don't like to look too matte. I like to have like a little natural glow because I already have super dry skin. So that's another reason why I like the concealer. The powder, I might exchange it for a banana. I'm not necessarily sure yet. But as far as the finish, it's so lightweight. It's not cakey at all, no matter what shade that you get. It's very finely milled, so it's not too chalky or too thick. It's like silk, and that's what I really like about the powder. But I might exchange it for banana instead of butter. I can work with butter and I can use butter, but as far as the color, it's pretty bright, but I don't mind it. But for every day, I would probably go with banana, but I like it. The powder that I used before I picked this up was the Beauty Bakery no flour setting powder, and I also used the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I used the shade Fair Light, and it's a little bit more yellow. I'm not sure if you guys can see it because of the light, but it has more of a yellow tint in it than the butter one by Fenty Beauty. But I'm definitely gonna go to a different Sephora because the Sephora I went to, they were out of stock on the banana. So I'm probably gonna go to a different Sephora today and see if I can exchange it for banana. I might just call before I even go because I don't want to waste gas going and they don't even have it. But other than that, I really like it. Rihanna has done it again. When I tell y'all this is full coverage, like I mean, I wasn't expecting this. at all. And she did such an amazing job per usual. Rihanna, I love you. You have like literally set the standard in the cosmetic and in the beauty industry, and you are so dope, and I cannot wait to see what else you're gonna launch. Hopefully it'll be face powders, because I really need a good face powder, and all I know is MAC. I don't trust nothing else, but so far so good. I really like it. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I see y'all watching, but I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe, okay, boo? And follow me on Instagram at Leisha's Vanity. I'm gonna link it up here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a good one. Bye.